How's it going, people? Just finished doing 23 and I had to find out what happens next. So, on to the next thrilling chapter, like I promised. Yeah, I was supposed to go camping this weekend. I even took tomorrow off. It fell through. I understand, but that's why I'm currently in the land of Helam. Gotta do something. I don't have any other plans. And I want to finish this book, because I'm anxious to do the next thing already. But don't worry, I'll see it through even if nobody's watching. But I'm glad that some people are. I really do appreciate it. Chapter 24 of Mosiah. Thrilling shit, I promise. And it came to pass that Amulon did gain favor in the eyes of the king of the Lamanites. Just finishing, having a little bit more. It just tastes so nice. He gained favor in the king of Lamanites, my rapist-in-law. Therefore, the king of the Lamanites granted unto him and his brethren that they should be appointed teachers over his people, the priests of Noah, the ones that Abinadi chastised, much like Elijah did his Baal counterparts. Yea, even over the people who were in the land of Shimlon, and in the land of Shilom, and in the land of Amulon. Boy, wouldn't J.R.R. Tolkien be envious of this? No, I don't think so. For the Lamanites had taken possession of all these lands. Therefore, the king of the Lamanites had appointed kings over all these lands. And now the name of the king of the Lamanites was Laman. I could have sworn this was brought up just a short time ago. Being called after the name of his father. And therefore he was called King Laman. And he was king over a numerous people. That's verse 3 of chapter 24. If you think I'm shitting you. I would never do that. And he appointed teachers of the brethren of Amulon in every land which was possessed by his people. And thus the language of Nephi began to be taught among all the people of the Lamanites. And they were a people friendly one with another. Nevertheless, they knew not God. Neither did the brethren of Amulon teach them anything concerning the Lord their God, neither the law of Moses, nor did they teach them the words of Abinadi, which are basically a bunch of plagiarism. But they taught them that they should keep their record and that they might write one to another. And thus the Lamanites began to increase in riches and began to trade one with another and wax great, and began to be a cunning and wise people, like as to the wisdom of the world. Not the good wisdom, but the shit that actually fucking matters to the world, to reality. But not that other important shit. None of that, unfortunately. Yay! A very cunning people, delighting in all manner of wickedness and plunder. Like they're a bunch of Vikings or something. Except that we're among their own brethren. So they sound civilized, they just don't like your kind. And now it came to pass that Amulon began to exercise authority over Alma and his brethren, and began to persecute them, and cause that his children could persecute their children. For Amulon knew Alma that he had been one of the king's priests, and that it was he that believed the words of Abinadi, and was driven out before the king. And therefore he was wroth with him. For he was subject to King Laman, yet he exercised authority over them, and put tasks upon them, and put taskmasters over them. And it came to pass that so great were their afflictions that they began to cry mightily to God. And Amulon commanded them that they should stop their cries. Good work, God. And he put guards over them to watch them, that whosoever should be found calling upon God should be put to death. Oh no. Like all those people that couldn't profess anything other than this belief, would be put to death. Which outnumber these guys, I'm sure. Even though we're talking about fiction. And Alma and his people did not raise their voices to the Lord their God, but did pour out their hearts to him. I almost spilled my beer. Oh, fuck. I needed that. Oh, shit. No. Yes. But did pour out their hearts to him, and he did know the thoughts of their hearts. And it came to pass that the voice of the Lord, just a coincidence, came to them in their afflictions. It wasn't even a mighty burp, it was a minor belch. But I feel one on the horizon. And it came to pass that the voice of the Lord came to them in their afflictions, saying, all right, is this an audible voice, or a telepathic voice, or is it like some dream or fuzzy feeling? Or did they look down at their tea leaves in the morning, their morning cup of tea, and go, oh shit, it's a message. Alphabet soup? How did the voice of the Lord come to them? It just did. All right, I think that's verse 13. And it came to pass that the voice of the Lord came to them in their affliction, saying, lift up your heads and be of good comfort. This is God talking. The Lord. For I know of the covenant which ye have made unto me, And I will covenant with my people and deliver them out of bondage. Finally. Boy, he likes to really play things up for the most dramatic potential. And still he fails. Because he's a lousy writer. And I will also ease the burdens which are put upon your shoulders. So you be good slaves. That even you cannot feel them upon your backs. Wonder haversack. Or what's that D&D thing? The handy haversack. There it is. Yeah. Doesn't weigh nothing, and you can put a Buick in it. But I'm sorry, I'm confusing Dungeons and Dragons and J.R.R. Tolkien with this book. And Fable with this book. My bad. I don't know how that happened. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I was 13. And, whoops, back, upon your backs, even while you are in bondage. There I go. There it is. Yeah, he'll ease their burden upon their backs while they're still in bondage. And this I will do that ye may stand as witness for me hereafter. How about all those whip slashes and shit like that, and beatings? I mean, that slaves get. Those, you won't even feel them, and they heal instantly. Doesn't say it, but, you know, since we're making shit up, I'm just helping. And this I will do that ye may stand as witness for me hereafter, and that ye may know of a surety that I, the Lord God, do visit my people in their afflictions. That was God talking. Wow! Wow! Woo! That was amazing. Give me a minute. Man, I wish I had some cigarettes handy. Just one. And now it came to pass that the burdens which were laid upon Alma and his brethren were made light. The Lord did strengthen them that they could bear up their burdens with ease. And they did submit cheerfully and start doing all these great slave songs. Coming up with, like Go Down Moses. That might have started here. By the way, bitchin' song. I just like it. I don't know why. I like shit like that. Yeah. And with patience do all the will of the Lord. Just be patient. It's His will that your life is going to really suck for a long time, but it's going to change. Just click your little heels together and believe. You can turn a tornado away. And it came to pass, I don't know if I drank to that. That so great was their faith and their patience that the voice of the Lord came unto them again, saying, I don't know if I'm ready for this. All right. The voice of the Lord came unto them again, saying, Be of good comfort, for on the morrow I will deliver you out of bondage. He should have said we, ye. Oh, wow. All that sin just came rushing out. I love you, Book of Mormon. Until I'm done with you. Then I'm going to go after a pearl of great price. As soon as I find one with large print, I think I'll put Barney on the cover. Somebody suggested that to me, and I like that idea. Something cute. Maybe Santa Claus shit. Something. We'll see. As soon as I find a large print, pearl of great price, I'll find some way to read it drunk. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Be of good comfort, for on the morrow I will deliver you out of bondage. And he said unto Alma, God is not done talking. Why doesn't he do that now? That would be kind of handy. We could put in our orders, like, there's a bunch of shit you could be helping us out with down here. Oh, that's right. You're all about doomsday and fuck this world. What if it's the only world? What if you're an idiot? Damn, I've run on it. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Woo! Ah! Sorry. Okay. I will deliver you out of bondage. And he said unto Alma that he'll deliver them out of bondage. So he said it twice, 16 and 17. Thanks. Now it came to pass in 18, verse 18, that Alma and his people in the nighttime gathered their flocks together, and also of their grain. Yea! Even all the nighttime were they gathering their flocks together to get the flock out of there. And in the morning the Lord caused a deep sleep to come upon the Lamanites. Yay! And all their taskmasters were in a profound sleep. And Alma and his people departed into the wilderness. And when they had traveled all day, they pitched their tents in a valley, and they called the valley Alma, because he led their way in the wilderness. Yay! And in the valley of Alma, they poured out their thanks to God, because he had been merciful unto them. So that's like codependence and Helsinki syndrome, and being someone's bitch. Don't be that. Don't be a humanoid, be a human. Yuck. He's been merciful unto them. They were doing pretty good before he started being merciful. Unto them and eased their burdens, and had delivered them out of bondage, for they were in bondage, and none could deliver them except it were the Lord their God. Nobody else. Not even like Davy Crockett or some shit. Or Paul Bunyan. Sorry, I'm all right. And they gave thanks to God. Yay! All their men and all their women and all their children that could speak lifted up their voices in the praises of their God. Yeah, I would probably save space on solid fucking gold tablets for that shit. That was important. Couldn't have been condensed in any possible way. If you were writing a holy book on gold, would you write it the same way as you would if it were on parchment, where you could keep sewing on new sections and make the roll as long as you want? Yeah, I don't get it. Solid gold books. Soft and dense and heavy. They kind of tend to, over time and gravity, and you're going, man, I can't really make any of this writing out, but if I have these sacred specs, maybe. And now the Lord said unto Alma, God is talking, well, the Lord. You never know if that's Jesus or God, even though they're the same guy. They're kind of not, but they are. Makes perfect sense if you don't think about it. If you just let your heart guide you. Yeah. And now the Lord said unto Alma, haste thee and get thou and this people out of the land. Why don't you just kick their ass, God? Why don't you just fucking kick their ass? Since you're on their side now. Bitch slap the fucking Lamanites for them. End of story. Oh, but this makes more sense. God is telling them to get the fuck out for their own good. I can't help you. You're on your own. But I'm rooting for you. I'm behind you 100%. Since you're in the lead, biatch. For the Lamanites have awakened and do pursue thee. All right. Good time for a miracle. Therefore, get thee out of this land, and I will stop the Lamanites in the valley, that they come no further in pursuit of this people. Right. It's about time for a fucking miracle. God damn. Oh. Shit, that's the last one. Damn, it's cold. Sorry, brain freeze. That's better. Damn, it's so cold. Damn. I'm such a wussy. Sorry. I do my best. Somebody who's better at drinking should be doing this. And has my blessing if they want to do their own. Just let me know. I want to watch. And it came to pass that they departed out of the valley and took their journey into the wilderness. And after they had been in the wilderness 12 days, what a handy number that is. That means it meant some shit. Oh, we have an asterisk. I quote, about BC 122. So it's the same fucking year as the last time, if I remember right. No, it was BC 123. Wow. That's pretty fucking convincing. in the wilderness 12 days, they arrived in the land of Zarahemla. And King Mosiah did also receive them with joy. And that's the end of chapter 24. So, moving right along, I think we go back to Limhi, but I'm not sure. I think they're kind of all getting together at this point. Anyway, epic battles to come. If a good writer was writing them, they would have been pretty cool. But anyhow, peace the fuck out. Have a wonderful, whatever the fuck it is you're having, whatever the fuck it is, make it good.